Continuing. In-game DLC done. Next up, I think we're going to go to Orzammar. Which actually, there's a lot of Darkspawn down there, right? We'll keep the Starfang on right now.
Indeed.
Indeed. Yes.
And then also, because I don't think we get another companion from the Dalish Elves quest, but we do get Oghren from Orzammar, so we'll go from there. If you have the Awakening DLC, I do have Awakening, but is that in Awakening? Don't, yeah. I don't think I played any of the games like early enough to need to log in or anything like that. Logain sends his regards. Is she a mage?
Are you joking? Surely you're joking. Yes.
Few texture bumps here and there, but it's like the blood. Something weird happened.
What business would the mighty Grey Wardens have with a man like me?
Here on behalf of the Irregulars.
Oh? What was this about?
I hear you stole supplies. I'm here to bring you in.
I worried this might happen. I hoped it wouldn't be you who came for me.
Switch your Bioware account for
I have
EA
no
account.
choice.
Oh yeah.
Forgive me.
Just let my games work.
I
Yeah.
cannot go back with you.
Now this should be fun.
Make heavy
Oh, he's dead. All right, so we've done Tornus. Last one in Denerim. Last one here in Denerim for that. Oh yeah, I don't know if I did the Place of Power in the Circle Tower. I'm not sure. Track down the adventurers, so we did that. Find 2 of them in Denerim. Others procuring. Okay, so there's one in Orzammar here. In the Brazilian Forest we haven't been to yet. Oh, we never went back to the blacksmith in Redcliffe. We'll do that after Orzammar. That's funny.
You are not.
Oh, is that this guy?
What can I do for you?
I have a note here.
This ought to be interesting. Such diction. This man is a true scholar and rhetorician. I am honored to be fired by one such as he. Good day.
Nice. So yeah, is that so because the Awakening DLC has like it's like because it's after it, it's like a separate thing. You don't actually get the abilities in this.
So well armed to notice a lowly merchant.
I don't think. Live on the surface. All right.
That's not right.
Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown.
How often do you
Twice a
restock?
year. I'm confined to a trade
He's like,
stall
oh, I
in
gotta
Commons,
come
but
up
I
here
see
and do
enough.
all this.
It's very
Takes place after
closed
Origins,
in.
yeah.
My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it.
Right.
Best of luck. Again, your interest flatters me, fine lady.
You live on this
Someone
earth?
has
Okay.
to. Yes, maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown. My grandfather says I've lost.
I don't know. Okay, so I can't buy anything from him. Cool.
Thank the Maker, my brother and his family made it out of Lothering. He said that the Darkspawn attacked it the very next day.
But yeah, okay.
Going.
Can I interest you in something?
Let me take a look. The Lord's Hunting Jet. 4 attack, 4 armor. That's nice. It's a good collar. I like the throwback harness is just worse. I might just, yeah. Might do that. You can keep that. Dalthanon. 16 damage, 2-handed battle axe. A Kunari sword. Good damage. Dwarven Smith's belt. Ah. Get some of that. Get that Grandmaster rune, why not? Sell that back to him. I don't need those. Small clear. Large clear. Hold off on some of these over here. Oh yeah, we're gonna give our doggo. He's got some stuff. Swift runner. Dex and damage up. The Lord's Hunting Jabbot. I think it's pretty good.
Oh, you want to see some of the...
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I loved it. I noticed that the first time and it was pretty funny. Marta or something like that.
King Loghain will not...
Vieta, this land is held in trust
Yeah,
for
it
the
was
sovereign
funny.
dwarven kings.
Oh,
I
our
cannot
prayers
allow
have been
entry at this
answered.
time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
It's pretty
I
funny.
don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
I have important business in Orzammar.
None more important than mine.
Your business will wait. Orzammar must limit outside influence until the throne is settled. No one gets in.
I have an urgent need to talk to
Who
your king.
doesn't? If I don't get in, no one should.
All right, look, you.
Orzammar has no king. Endrin Idukan returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons. The assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
I'm a Grey Warden. This treaty obliges Orzammar to aid me.
The Wardens killed King Kaelin and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Oh,
Well,
he's
that is the
King
royal
Loghain
seal.
now.
That means only the assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
Run to your false king. The dwarves will not hear him today.
You'll hear of this. King Loghain will see you quartered.
Run, little man.
You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
Atrast Vala, Warden. Your arrival is a mixed blessing. We prefer that outsiders not witness our infighting, but your presence will be tolerated.
If there is
I haven't
anything
eaten in
complimentary
days.
to be said about these people, 'tis that they possess a remarkable
haven't
facility
eaten
for
in
carving
days.
stone.
I haven't eaten.
Now that's a thing of beauty, daughter. If you work hard like Branka, all Orzammar will know your name.
Mother,
As a dwarf noble, I almost went dwarf.
And I'm off.
I almost went dwarf noble.
Going.
For the stalkers. No,
They're the best fantasy. Yeah, yeah.
no, don't hurt me.
I just
I
wanted
imagine
some
you have already
food.
composed a suitable ballad to commemorate the events
All right.
at Redcliffe, Leliana.
Why would I do such a thing?
You have taken up your instruments once again, have you not? So to speak. A bard takes events of great import and puts them to tale.
What happened at Redcliffe was horrible. So many people died, and they were violated by unimaginable evil forces.
That was not so difficult, was it? You may wish to add music, however.
You make it sound as if you enjoyed what
You might wish to add some music, however. But yeah, so I almost went, but I wanted to see the human noble side of things. And it's been much smoother as far as conversing with everybody. It was not so smooth as an elf mage. They were not so happy to see me all the time.
It is the assembly
Yeah.
who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew.
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
Do not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Oh, he's dead. Hi.
I won't have fighting in the Commons, especially in front of outsiders. I find that sodding fool, I'll have him in the Legion.
They certainly build high ceilings.
Vieta, Surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the Commons.
That's one way to
place.
to just
Order or
welcome
not,
yourself in.
I want order.
I've been dead. The blight is
Surface
coming.
Problems. Well, we have no king to hear you.
Yeah.
You can join the shouting at the assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here.
Sounds like Balin and Harrowmont are the ones to talk to.
They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate.
You mentioned paragons?
Surfacers appoint no paragons? Truly, you're lost in all that sky. They are the best of us, declared living ancestors. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter.
Sure. I should get going.
Yes, you should.
Whoa, rude. I should get going. He's like, yes. Do that.
Welcome to Janar Family Armorers. I must say, you look like our type of people. Looking for
Yeah,
a new
right?
set of mail. At Janar's, we have everything from leather to platinum.
From leather to platinum. You know anything about what's happening with the king?
I stay out of politics. It's not good for a smith to get the attention of those who grant vendors licenses. Lord Harrowmont's a fair man. My father did business with him, and he always paid on time. But the Idukans have served us well. If it is the ancestors' wisdom to keep them on the throne, I cannot object.
All right, let me see.
Of course. Keep in mind, we also take items on trade.
We also take items on trade. Dwarven mace, dwarven longsword. Rock knocker. Dwarven massive armor. Wow. 21.88 armor, 27% fatigue, and +1 armor. That's insane. It's pretty nuts. I don't think he's got anything in particular that I trade him a bunch of elf armor. Now that just seems cruel.
Ancestors, guard my son, for he is lost in darkness. Mothers, keep him safe, for you know what it is to mourn.
Welcome, traveler. You look like you'd appreciate. I hope.
Oh, what happened to his armor? This store is empty. What? We're having some odd texture problems here.
Watch out for that puddle of whatever it is.
All right. I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone.
What are you praying for?
My name is Vilda, widow of Turok of the Smith Caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul.
Safe return, your son's missing.
It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them.
Do you want me to look for him?
How? There is no way except to brave the Deep Roads yourself.
I'm a Grey Warden, that's what we do.
A warden? So you could do it. Only wardens face the Deep Roads without a company backing them.
I'm in there.
Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers.
Yep.
Take heart, good widow Filda. We'll do our best.
Please, find me as soon as you return.
We'll do our best. Let's get us some mead. I'm kidding. So smart.
Afternoon, stranger. You looking for a stool to share a brew?
Don't mind if I do.
I recommend the Lycan Ale. They brew it downstairs. Name's Naveen. I fight with Prince Balin's Expeditionary Field Unit. Yourself?
Yourself? I'm Alyssa, a Grey Warden.
Figured as much. Good folks, wardens. I was in the Deep Roads when that one came by. What was his name? Something like that.
Duncan? You knew Duncan?
I met him, sure. Good man. Solid. He knows what we go through in the Deep Roads. Not many do. Not even the ones who live this close. You have to be on the front lines.
Never been in the Deep Roads.
Every Grey Warden ends up there.
Right.
That's where they send you when you're ready to leave this world.
And better stats are better stats, man.
As many vermin as you can. Getting more crowded these days, though. Lots of people interested all of a sudden. We go back tomorrow, and we're not the only ones.
All right, who's sending you
Balin
out?
ordered us in at first bell. He's splitting us into 4 teams to search for some of the lost Tigers. Looking for signs of
pretty funny.
Bronca, I guess. Seems to be who everyone's after.
Who's Bronca?
Bronca was a paragon, some kind of great smith or whatnot. But she went batty and let her whole house into the Deep Roads more than 2 years ago. No chance she could have survived. And a lot of good men are gonna die looking for her corpse. Excuse me. This brew is starting to taste awful bitter.
Told him I don't understand why the provings aren't open to everyone. I mean, it's how the ancestors show their favor. Do they really need our help?
Oh, you know what? I think that the textures on the floor is just broken.
They're everywhere. What? Get away.
He's like,
You'll change like the rest. Monsters hidden in all my friends.
What are you talking about?
They follow you. Once you are in the story, they possess your friends and follow. See? I found copies. All from the same pen and older than the ones in song. Dormant my ass. Take them. I want out. I won't disappear chasing a lie. I won't.
Unbound. 3 weathered parchments with 3 versions of the same incomplete story. And when his kingdom fell, so disappeared the stolen riches of an age, the beast, the unbound, dormant until one of true spirit claims his throne. So must hunt the hero of his people, the principled who would search for ancient evil. This is how they can make a real difference. Scribbled in the corner in a shaky hand. 3 pages, 3 ages, same story, updated. Same as the tavern song, but older. Signature torn on purpose, but compare and get Vilm Maidon. All from him. How?
Lord Dennick Helmi, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed
There's
mother.
something going
Doesn't
on.
like me spending time in taverns. You understand what I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no castes, and it works fine. Am I right, Warden?
Things are hardly equal on the surface.
But there are those like you who see this with concern, no? Well, I've taken the time to actually talk to the other castes. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent deshers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the assembly. Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary.
You get to vote on the
Me
next king.
And 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more. They're not fond of my views on equality.
Who are you voting for?
I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Court in his life. But Lord Harrowmont seems a bit more forgiving. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning.
Should get going.
As you wish.
Atrust Vala, stranger. You must be the Grey Warden we heard about. Welcome to Tapsters. I'm Cora, your hostess.
Welcome to Tapsters.
Certainly, Warden.
I'll just look around. Yeah. Oh god.
Maker's blessing on you.
Oh god, his closer. Oh god. I think the dwarves believed in the
I'm
Maker.
Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff
Yeah?
Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light.
Even in the very bowels of the earth, we hear no end of this chant.
And that is something to rejoice in, good sister. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar.
Whose permission do you need?
The Shaper controls changes in Orzammar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer meeting.
Do you want me to talk to him?
Oh, I'd hoped you'd say that. I can see the Maker's hand on your shoulder, guiding you always.
If this chantry could help just one person as much as it helped me, it's worth any trouble.
Please let me know as soon as you've heard anything.
There's something going on with the clothing textures, man. Wow, wow. The Nug Wrangler.
I knew I should have stuck to common nugs. I've gone and lost them too. I'll never find them the way they skitter.
Common nugs? I don't like those. They look dirty.
No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dust Town. Guess I'm shutting it down.
Oh, wait, no, that was just me. No. I'm pretty sure none of them were supposed to conflict. Not really sure, to be honest. There shouldn't have been any like conflicting texture mods with anything. I don't think. I did not mean to tab out here. Which I think gave us our problem. That should be okay. I think it was like when I reinstalled. Yeah, see, when I got the promotional pack installed.
I'm petitioning to open a chantry, and I need the shape.
Anyways, what was I gonna say? When I
Welcome back.
But anyways, when I did the reinstall, like, or when I got the promotional pack on Origin, it like reinstalled some stuff, and then when I did it like again, like, and I put it back on Steam because that was where some of the mods were.
I knew I should have. No way I'm going back to that supplier and dust. Good on you.
But then I feel like it messed something up. I think. Sorry, that was a long way to say all of that. But I think it was in that reinstall. Box of nugs.
Go on, I'm out of the nug game. Got nothing to sell.
Got a nug for you here.
Saraka, I'm back in the game.
Saraka, I'm back in the game.
I don't have much besides
I'm out of the nug game, man. I found a nug. I'm back in the nug game. Man, see, it looks like everything's like working out relatively well now. A document. Free experience, man. We're almost to another level. What are we at right now? 13. I hear it. A box of nugs. Got some more nugs over here. More nugs, man. What a weird name for an animal. I got 3 boxes of nugs, man. But yeah, I don't think anything's supposed to conflict. I'm just not 100% sure what it is. It seems like when we go to like a variety of areas, the game just gets like confused as to like what it's supposed to be.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. You're the best wrangler. You're the... I trust Vala, my nug wrangling friend.
I mean, I think we got all the nugs.
Greedy. What was I saying?
Have a look at my shop. Ooh. Ooh, look at, you see how much that costs? 148 gold. Oof. So expensive for the Rose's Thorn. Life Giver. Health regen in combat, health regen while exploring, armor, healing effects received. 87 gold for that one. Out Remarkable Diamond. A golden mirror. It's for Morgan. Go ahead and take that. That's for Shale. No, Morgan's already like maxed out. That's funny.
A fine gift. You have my thanks. What have you there? A mirror. You could not know it, but I possessed something very similar long ago. I stole such a mirror from a village, and Flemeth was enraged at my carelessness. She destroyed it, much to my dismay. It is incredible that you found one so like it. I am uncertain what to say. You must wish something in return, certainly.
Don't be ridiculous. It's a gift.
You say that as if I should be accustomed to such a thing. I have never received a gift. Not one which did not come at a price. I suppose I should say thank you for the gift. 'Tis most thoughtful. Truly.
Oh, there's another nug. Box of nugs. All right, we'll talk to Dagna in just a minute. I wanted to make sure we got all the nugs.
You're the best. I trust Vala, my nug-wrangling friend.
You look like you're not from around here.
You could say that.
Oh, wonderful. I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle?
My companion here is a senior enchanter.
Oh, my lady, it's an honor. I've never met an actual mage. Is it true you can manipulate nature's forces with your mind? Like you were born with lyrium in your veins?
Don't let the glamour fool you, child. Wielding magic is a dangerous occupation and a great responsibility.
Why is the dwarf interested in the circle?
I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study.
Do you want me to ask them?
That would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smithcast. Tell them I've already begun reading the Tevinter Imperiums for Tikum Kadab, and it's just fascinating.
It's just
Did you know the
fascinating.
Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child?
She's so enthusiastic and adorable. I'm glad we're helping her.
Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
I'm torn between going to the mages or continuing our Orzammar stuff.
All right.
Let's go check out the Diamond Quarter. At the very least, we can get that other sword. Oh, there are more nugs over here. Cool.
From what I've heard of dwarven politics, I'm almost surprised we haven't seen blood running these streets.
News of the hour.
Diamond Mall.
Lord Balin's involvement in King Endrin's death. Possibility of patricide scandals shocking.
Yes.
So close. Do I get to see my experience? 7,821 out of 8,000. So close. 179. He's got a real, or she's got a real name.
You have come at a difficult time. Orzammar is ailing for want of a king.
Harrowmont's estate.
Lord Balin's impending marriage to a castless proves his dedication to change. No dwarf is without worth. He has been...
Any more nugs? Oh, there's a nug. Box of nugs.
And I'm...
Noble. Book. One more book.
And I'm off.
Wait, shouldn't that have been it? Oh, so close. Is there another book? There's a book. More books.
Huh.
Yes. In praise of the humbled nug. Oh, it was the dog.
And I'm off.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
The search of the true prophet and some gloves of diligence. All right. I have a level. Probably do Constitution here. Still waiting on level 15 there, but we will do shield expertise. Increasing the defense bonus for shield defense and making the character immune to direct knockdown attempts or attacks while using shield wall. We do use shield wall a fair bit. Therefore, we will not get knocked down anymore. Feels good, man. Shield master. Oh, and then the dog got a level. Dog's got so many levels. Level 13. Yeah. Last one is overwhelm combat training. Bonuses to critical chance, attack, and armor. That's going to be nuts. He's so strong. That just 82 attack does 41.2 damage in the main hand compared to us. We're only at 48.8 in the main hand, so the dog is like almost on par with our damage, which is pretty nuts. Let's talk to Orda.
Oh, pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research.
Sounds important. What kind of research?
I was looking
Just
for
do that.
something about the Orton Tig. It was lost during the last blight, and there aren't many records left. They were a noble house once, descended from the Paragon Orton, who composed the grand epic of the Seven Brothers and the Ortonic Symphony.
The Ortonic
My mother's
Symphony.
family believes they were descended from Kalana Orton,
love that.
who was training in Orzammar when the Tig fell. I'm even named for the house, Orta. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads.
I'm a Grey Warden. I'm not afraid of the deep roads.
A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrimont have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking. It's almost too much to hope.
When I last walked this hall, Endrin was king and Orzammar was at peace. The memories often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us. But it is different to see it firsthand. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories.
How do you know who I am?
The Grey Warden's visit has been recorded in the memories, along with all who accompany you.
I don't like your permission to open a chantry here.
That is an odd request, especially for one so new to our city.
I come on behalf of Brother Burkle, a cleric of... Is that what I'm looking for? Yes.
I thought so. This is not the first time he's made this plea. My answer to Brother Burkle hasn't changed. So I ask you the same. On what basis would you have me insult the ancestors and overturn 2,000 years of tradition?
Persuade, what harm would it do to let him preach?
He seems a charitable man, but that is a thin thread on which to tie Orzamar's traditions. Very well, he may hold a prayer meeting as he requested, if not build a new temple to his god. At least the words would come from one of our own. Now, is there anything more?
No, that's it. I'm good.
I will record this conversation in the memories. I hope I do not come to regret it.
I don't remember if that leads to anything particularly bad, but... Alright, don't we fight that dragon Drake thing in the Royal Palace? Can we go into the Royal Palace?
No one enters the prince's estate without an invitation.
Noted. Oh, snap. What?
Get them!
What?
Let's do this quickly, shall we?
Self.
Watch out! You will learn to fear me.
What's going on? By the ancestors.
Good on you, Warden. You caught them in the act. I guess desperate times drive people to strange things. Thanks again, Warden.
I like heard the noise. I was like, what? Oh, is that they tunneled in from above? It's hilarious. The tunneling. Many of King Endrin's belongings have been rushed into storage, including trophies of his long reign. Among the boxes is a small glass phylactery. Area is unnaturally cold. Dark shapes swirl around a slip of paper within the vial. I didn't see them fall from the ceiling either. Oh, right. Okay. Take the vial. It fractures at your touch.
Yes. If you insist. And I'm off.
You should run one down.
Oh! Yes. All right, I'm game. How about you then? Anyone got a spare second
So
wind?
resistant.
No? Is that all my blood?
Is that all my blood?
Oh.
Here comes trouble.
Oh, come on. Hit him. You have to hit him. Okay, we're almost there. Yes. So I believe that that's the second revenant that we've intentionally fought.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
A love letter. Ooh.
Yes.
New codex, caged in stone. Old and worn, the beast is foreign, but the need is familiar. Home and heart suffer beneath strength and strangeness. These new kin of this Ferelden are better as friends than strangers, so we resist on their behalf and work with their users to bind with the stone. They no longer fear their skies, and we further our trade above. Lured from above, cornered and corralled, three standing in position, a fourth signals the throne. Signals for the throne. Stasis for the beast, so long as the king holds the throne. I think I kind of remember. It's like a puzzle, right?
Going.
What?
Let's get on with it then.
Nothing happens.
My friend.
I kind of remember this, but I don't 100%. Nothing happens. Boom, boom, boom. Oh. Okay, so we just need... Ah. Okay. Hold up. We're fighting this dragon. Yeah.
Oh, it's your time. Oh, time to play.
Woo! It's almost dead. This is so much easier than when we did it last time. Ageless. Yes. Weakens nearby Darkspawn. Messy kills. Plus damage to Darkspawn. Increases hostility and intimidation. Oh, man. Nice. Okay. I think that was all that I outright wanted to do. I didn't remember all the parts to that. What a weird places for those puzzles.
Lord, how...
Okay. Addressing the assembly, the chamber of the assembly. Speak to Prince Balin's second in command. In the assembly chamber. Either Haramont's estate.
Haramont is a weak man, and he will be a weak king.
I don't think we ever talked to her.
This has dragged on too long. It's an insult to King Endrin's memory.
Alright. Good talk.
Lord Balin is a bad man. Yes, very bad.
Yes. Very bad. He's a bad man. Let's go. I think we have 2 more nugs to turn in.
You're the best wrangler. You're the best. I trust Vala, my nug wrangling friend.
Are there more nugs? Oh, maybe in like the lower town or something like that we haven't been to yet. Whatever they want to call it.
Lord Balin is a bad
All right.
Do you miss the cloister much? I heard you were quite happy there.
Yes, I was generally. It was peaceful and it gave me a new start.
Huh.
No one knew who I was, but sometimes I am glad I am away and back on the road. There were bothersome things about the place. Well, bothersome people. Some of the brothers and sisters would talk to you like the chant they spoke was more pleasing to the Maker. Oh, I hated the way they talked down at me. So sometimes I forget the words to the chant, or say them wrong. But so what? The Maker looks into your heart, no? So it doesn't matter what your lips say, as long as your heart is true.
I think you're missing the point, my dear. The Chantry believes the chant of light should be spread around the world. You cannot spread it if those that are speaking the chant are speaking it incorrectly.
But I came to the Maker before I had even heard all of the chants. The Maker speaks to people. They just don't know how to listen. It is all a power game, I think. If they convince others they know more, then they must be respected.
Child, it is precisely this kind of talk that made them wary of you. Opinions that differ from your own are always threatening.
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Dulin Forrender, second to Lord Haramont, King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help.
I would speak with Lord Haramont.
In an ordinary time, Lord Haramont would be honored to meet you. Unfortunately, we've already caught more than one of Balin's spies approaching Haramont under a pretense of friendship. So I'm afraid I won't be able to take your word. If you want to speak to Harrowmont, you will need to prove he can trust you.
How can I prove that?
That's a generous offer. If you mean it, you might attend the proving today.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Deschers take it very seriously. And unfortunately, Balin found
The
some way
proving.
to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down.
So you'd like me to enter the proving in Harrowmont's
It
name?
would certainly make your loyalties loud and clear. Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear of meeting with you then.
I'll enter the proving.
Excellent. The arena is located off the Commons. Talk to the Proving Master and tell him you're entering Lord Harrowmont's roster. The key fighters we lost were Guidon and Baisel. You can look for them in the fighters' preparation chambers behind the ring. And be sure it's before the fights begin. After the first bout, no one may change the roster. If you need to find me again, I will wait in the Tapster's Tavern off the Commons. There is no better place to hear gossip. Perhaps even word of your victory.
There you go. A Lord's Trust. Okay, so we got that. Gotta go to the circle. We can go tell Brother Burkle that thing. Ruck is in the deep roads. To the assembly? Real quick. Talk to the assembly. Maybe take a small break.
Lord
Then go do the
Harrowmont
proving.
is a weak man.
This is a weak man. Chamber of the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont is a weak man.
Warden, welcome. It is always a blessing for Orzammar to host your order. I am Vartak Gavorn, top advisor to our good Prince Balin. What news do you bring?
You need
the
aid
treaty.
against the Blight.
I've seen it in the Shaper's libraries. Now, the difficulty is that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking one of those right now.
Yeah, I think we sided with Harrowmont last time. Probably gonna side with him again, honestly. Is there a way
My
I can
prince
help?
is the rightful king, but a disappointing number of lords back the upstart Harrowmont for the throne. If you show your support for Prince Balin, he might be able to assist with your requests.
I thought King Indran himself supported
That
Harrowmont.
hurts worst of all. That Harrowmont would take advantage of the dying king's delirium to plant such poisonous suspicions against his own son. After that, you understand why Balin cannot trust the word of a stranger, however reputable that stranger might be.
What must I do to prove my good intentions?
Harrowmont has engaged in a campaign of bribery and coercion to ensure that every house serves him. But if a neutral party, a stranger, were to approach certain key members, perhaps with irrefutable evidence of Harrowmont's deception.
Irrefutable evidence, which I suppose you have?
I'm certain my Lord Prince would show his gratitude.
I'll have to think about this.
Don't expect this offer to last. If my prince hears you swore allegiance to his enemy, he won't be so
I think we'll probably side with
I will be
Harrowmont.
here if you change your mind.
I'm not a big fan of that. Oh.
The assembly is in session. Enter quietly if you wish to observe.
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the service trade.
How does he have a staff?
The proposal is only effective
Like
until
a
we have
quarter
a
staff?
king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Like mage staffs.
Leaving you conveniently
Staves.
positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Deschers, lords and ladies of the Assembly. I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Bandalore, Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
To
And I
a vote.
suggest you have a taste of my family's mace.
Enough! The Assembly is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions. Forsaken fools and dusters.
And
I'm sorry.
dusters.
This is the assembly of the clans. Only dashers and occasional guests of state are allowed in.
You don't recognize the Grey Warden.
Forgive me. I am so exhausted. I completely forgot about the message from the gate guard. Welcome to Orzammar, Warden. I hope you can forgive our unrest. The loss of our king has hit us hard. Respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne.
Is there any way I can break this
I
stalemate?
must admit, Warden, I am at a loss myself. It lies with Prince Balin or Lord Harrowmont, and they are slow to trust anyone in these uncertain times. I only wish there was more I could do for you.
Alright, so we did this. Prince's favor. Find as a noble. Go to the circle. Okay. So we just have to like... Oh, one says quest completed. Nice. Nice. Probably going to side with Harrowmont again. I remember being pretty put off by how Balin expects people. He seems just like a bratty prince.
Lord Harrowmont, said to have kicked
in my mind.
in the street.
News of the hour. Lord Balin promises radical changes that will offend the...
It'll be 2 years tomorrow.
Oh yeah? Does it change? Do you see a little bit more of it?
So, I've been hearing rumors that a certain wine merchant is falling behind on his payments.
Ah.
I can't imagine what you mean. I pay my expenses.
What about the expenses your good friend Jarvia incurs when providing your protection? It's not easy ensuring nothing bad happens, that no one decides to just burn everything in your store.
My store! Please, I don't have much. Business isn't good. People are scared. Tell Jarvia I'll get her money.
Jarvia is not happy with your promises, old man. Now let's go inside and see what you've been holding back.
This is all I have right now. I could get more if I sell something.
Well, well, looks like we have a visitor. Friend of yours?
Get out of here. This is private business.
Looks like more like extortion.
Please, don't get involved with this. You don't know what they're like.
Then allow me to make some introductions. These are dangerous times in Orzammar, stranger. Lucky us, the merciful Jarvia is offering protection from the chaos. You're wearing some fancy stuff there. Might make you a target. So if you want the Carta's guarantee of safety, it's yours for the reasonable price of 10 gold sovereigns. Or I can't say what might happen.
Take a good look.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
All right, you win.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna die for 10 lousy sovereigns.
Yeah. 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 That's what's up. That's right. Tell your friends. Tell your friends.
Ancestors, bless you for saving my poor store. I don't know how to express my gratitude.
Start by, what do you know about this Jarvia?
I've never met her, of course. They say she never leaves Dusttown. That's the older area of the city where the casteless congregate. She's the one directing this depravity. Since good King Endrin died, they're getting bolder. They used to be a problem only in Dusttown.
Yeah, especially now at Master Coercion. Like we have
men down for coin.
intimidation or persuasion. We're going good. What do you know about her Carta?
A band of casteless thugs. They're to blame for all the crime in Orzammar these days. They're criminals, and the children of criminals. The ancestors themselves declared them irredeemable.
What do you have for
I'm
sale?
showing you the lowest prices I can afford. I assure you.
Oh, I believe you. I'm showing you the lowest prices I can afford. I assure you.
Dance off, bro. Me and you.
Oh, snap. Cloverhook. With the raid. I don't even have that. Doug Step, what's going on, man? Weaver, hi. Cloverhook, what's up? Hi, Raiders.
Ancestors, bless you for saving my poor
Raiders.
store. I don't know how to
Rusted
express my
Embrace, what's going on, guys? Hello. Hi. How are you guys doing? Oh, we can buy a little bit of distillation agent. Love this game. It's pretty good. I'm glad that we're going back through it. Concentrator. So expensive. What were you playing,
Bless you
Cloverhook?
for saving my poor store. I don't know how to express my gratitude.
Let me get some of this right here. Hey, it worked.
I'm
Hey, it worked. Nice. I've never played the Old Republic. Oh, we can get a little bit of concentrator agent here. Ooh. So then we can make running through SWTOR in the mornings, going back for the first time in years, checking out the smuggler story. Nice. Yeah, the writing and dialogue's really good. It's fantastic in this game. Oh, but we don't have expert herbalism. Kodar's the basis of this game, yeah. Can't just make normal ones, but only like 3 at this point. All right, I'm okay with this. Was it a BioWare game first? Or like is it a BioWare game like before this one? Same with Baldur's Gate. Yeah, I did know about that. Oh, nice. I think I have it. Like, I just haven't played very many of the Star Wars games, to be fair. Oh, maybe I don't. It didn't come in one of those bundles. Oh, no. I have Knights of the Old Republic. Oh, I know. Is that it? No, that's 2 anyways. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, that's it. Okay, maybe I do have it then. Kodor is so good. Okay. I haven't actually been in Denerim yet, so I don't know. I hope not. Oh, let's go talk to Brother Balin. Okay, cool. Knights of the Old Republic. Right. Cool. Or Brother Burkle, not Balin.
Andraste teaches that patience is the child of wisdom, but...
He agreed.
Oh, I already found a
There you go. Please come to our first service. We'll see. Oh, are they? That's funny. All right, Dagna, I have not been to the circle yet. We could go back there real quick before we do the proving and everything. Oh, man. All right. This is odd timing, but I do need to go and take a small